Hello, this is Daryl. Just wanted to do a little 2-week update, a little 2-week post bariatric surgery update. You know, I had my surgery on October 17th, 2012. Today is November 1st, 2012. So it's been a little bit more than 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks since I had my surgery. And I thought I would check in and kind of talk a little bit about some of the issues or things that I've been experiencing or learning about my new body since after the surgery. A lot of things change after the surgery. One of the things is I noticed that the day of surgery, I could only drink maybe a half a shot glass of water before I felt super full. Like Thanksgiving full, you know, like when you eat too much on Thanksgiving. For like the first 2 days, you could drink maybe half ounce water, feel super full. Or even a half ounce of skim milk, it feels super full. But you're on liquids for like the first week, so you're just drinking water, skim milk. After that, you get a little clear broth, a little clear soup, you know, some chicken broth or turkey broth or something like that, but all your liquids have to be clear. Then I noticed after a few weeks, I was given permission from my doctor to move up to creamed soups. You have no idea how good cream of mushroom soup tastes until you can't have any other food. The first time I had cream of mushroom soup after the surgery, it was like something God had given me. Put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on it. It was so good. But the difference is you only can eat like 3 ounces of it. So you got to eat it super slow and really savor it. Let's talk a little bit about pant sizes. The day of surgery now, my pre-op weight, I was 381 pounds. After the surgery, meaning like after I woke up in my room and walked around and got on the scale, I was 395 pounds. And at first I was shocked. I was like, why did I go up from 381 to 395? And it was because they pump you full of water and air and all kinds of stuff, and your body's super swollen, and so you gain a little bit of weight after the surgery. So when I weighed myself this morning, I was 355 pounds. So I've gone from 395 to 355 in about 2.5 weeks. And one of the things that's really awesome is I'm putting pants on that I haven't worn in like 4 or 5 years. Like, I put on a pair of my old jeans the other day, and that's because I put on my jeans that I wore like on surgery day, and they were way too baggy. I mean, it was like the worst thug look you've ever seen. I mean, it was beyond sagging. So I said, shit, before I go buy some brand new pants, let me try to put on some of my old tighties. And I put on my old tighties, and they didn't fit like old tighties anymore. So that was a really good feeling, going from like a size 56 to a size 50 in like 2 weeks. Now, size 50 is still super big, but 50 is real close to 48, which is real close to 46, which is real close to 44. So I'm losing weight, and I'm getting smaller every day. One of the other things I learned or noticed or started to discover is that I have a lot more energy now than I did before the surgery. Normally I'd wake up at 5:30 to go to work. I'm super groggy. I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing. I feel like I had a horrible sleep. Now I wake up at 5:30. I'm wide awake. I feel like I slept 12 hours. So I don't know if it's because I have less weight or what's going on, but I noticed that I have a lot more energy since after surgery. The other thing is for the past few days, I've been thinking that my stomach is stretched out or that my pouch is broken. And that's because I'll eat my soup, my 3 ounces of cream soup, and I don't feel full. I feel like I can eat way more soup, but I don't. Because my doctor is saying that you will feel the restriction, but it'll be very, very slight because your nerves haven't healed up. The nerves in your stomach haven't healed up to tell your brain yet that you're full. So the signals aren't really being transmitted. Your brain and your stomach aren't talking the way that they used to. So you have to be careful. You have to use measuring cups. You have to use a timer. You have to make sure that you're eating only what you're supposed to eat. You don't want to, there's a few things you don't want to do. One, you don't want to stretch out your pouch. Two, you don't want to tear your stitches in your stomach or in your intestine. Three, you want to make sure you're eating only the amounts that you're supposed to, because you're slowly starting to not just reprogram your stomach, but you're reprogramming your brain so that you can get used to eating smaller portions over a longer bit of time. So if you're a binge eater like myself, it's going to be pretty hard to reprogram yourself to eat a meal in 30 minutes. You know, when I eat, it takes me almost 10 minutes to eat. I need to stretch that out. So some of the things I've been doing is when I eat a little bit of soup with my spoon, and then I put my spoon down. And then I count to 30 in my head, and then I take another spoonful, and then I put my spoon down. I'm trying to pace myself so that I'm not eating that fast. One of the things I've done, or at least over the past 9 days, is I said I'm going to challenge myself. If 90 AA meetings in 90 days is good for an alcoholic, what could walking 100 miles in 100 days do for someone who's overweight? Best way to find out is to do it. So every day I've been walking a minimum of 1 mile. The past 3 days I've walked 1.5 miles though. How do I measure that? I've got this program called Motion X GPS on my iPhone 5, and I love it. It's a GPS app. What it does is it keeps track of your average speed, it keeps track of your max speed, it keeps track of your elapsed time and the distance. So it gives you a visual readout right there of how much you walked, how fast you walked. It can even keep track of how often you walk. Because that's my goal over the next 100 days is I want to walk and or jog a minimum of 100 miles in 100 days. Expectations. I expect to keep losing weight. Maybe at even a faster rate than what I'm losing now, which could be amazing to lose, 40 pounds in a month. I think would just be incredible. But I jog and I walk every single day. And once I get to my 6-week mark and I'm cleared to weight lift again, I will be lifting weights. I will be bench pressing. I will be squatting. I will be doing all kinds of weight training, and I'm excited about it. The day of surgery, I was able to bench 315 pounds 5 times, or at least sets of 5. Been a big guy all my life, man. I played football 5 years in college. I've been playing football since I was in 4th grade. But, played football 5 years in college. I'm still super strong. I'm 6'7". The day of surgery, I was 395, 6'7", 395. So I'm physically a big, long guy, and I got a lot of muscle mass up under all this fat. And I want to keep it. I don't want the sagging skin. I don't want to look like a pretzel. I want to keep my body, but I want to lose the fat. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to continue to eat well and lift weights. Let's talk a little bit about sleep. I haven't really been dreaming about food at all, but I have been, again, battling head hunger. Last night, I was craving popcorn so bad. I don't know why, but I love popcorn, and that's one of the things I'm going to have to really get used to not eating for another couple months is popcorn. Love popcorn. Caramel corn, cheese corn, love it. Got to get used to that. I also got to get used to not eating pizza. 2 nights ago, my wife made pizza, and I had cream of mushroom soup, 3 ounces. While her and my 2-year-old daughter enjoyed that sausage and cheese pizza, it was hard for me, but I sat there and I ate my soup, and I ate it with a smile, and I enjoyed it. Because of nothing, nothing, is going to taste as good as skinny feels. I want to give myself a chance to get down to my goal weight of 230 pounds. I got 155 more pounds to lose. It's going to be a hard journey, but it's something I'm up for. It's something I'm interested in doing. Well, what I'm going to do after I get done with this movie is I'm going to drink myself another big glass of water, because you got to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day, or else you could have some serious problems with your body. Well, hey, that's it, guys. This is Daryl. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys in another 2 weeks when I'll be at my 1 month mark. So if you have any questions, make sure you click over here to click subscribe, and you can get updates whenever I put a new movie up. I plan on putting one up at least once every month, hopefully twice every month. So thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.